Good evening. Let's continue with our Slave Bible series. And tonight we'll be coming from the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3. Habakkuk, chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. A prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet. That's verse 1. Verse 2, Habakkuk is saying, I've heard of your report, and I was afraid, which means he was in awe of the report of the things that he heard that Yahuwah had performed in the midst of his people in the past. And he's saying, renew your work in the midst of the years. Let your work be renewed in my time, O Most High Yah. Let me be able to see the things that you have done in the past. Do it again in my time that I might see it. And then he's asking for the Most High, to just be merciful, even in the midst of his anger. Be merciful. Verses 3 through 15 speaks of Yah's majestic power, but we're going to skip down to verses 16 through 19, and this will be our conclusion. But I think these verses are very profound and can really encourage and uplift us for what we're facing on today. So in the 16th verse, he says, I heard and my body trembled, my lips quivered at the sound. Rottenness came into my bones, and I trembled within myself, that I might rest for the day of distress, to come upon the people who would attack us. Now, this is interesting because he has been revealed. The Most High has shown him the vision of how Judah is going to be attacked. So he's, right here, this is human side. He's trembling. He has a little fear while he's waiting for this day to come. He know it's going to come. He know it's in the near future. It's coming. Okay, so this is where we're at today, facing what we're facing with this government and these people in this nation who are risen up against us, who is constantly plotting our demise, who is trying to include us into everything, even when we don't have anything to do with it. Even when we didn't do it, they're trying to include us because they're so bloodthirsty. They want any excuse to attack us. But here we see in the 17th verse, he says, though the fig tree does not blossom and there is no fruit of the vine, the yield of the olive has failed, the fields brought forth no food, the flocks have been cut off from them, and there is no herd in the stalls. Yet I exult in Yahuwah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I rejoice in the Elohim of my deliverance. In spite of everything that he know that's coming, these trials, these tribulations, he is yet going to trust in Yahuwah. Hallelujah. And that's what we have to do on today. We have to trust him no matter how dark it gets, no matter how bleak it looks. We have to just put our absolute trust in the Most High Yah. And in the 19th verse, it says, the Master Yahuwah, the Master, is my strength. Hallelujah. Yes, he is. He's our strength. And he makes my feet like those of a deer and makes me walk on my high places. Hallelujah. And this is just a praise and uplifting and adoration to the Most High Yah, in spite of what we might be facing, letting us know that we can absolutely put all our trust in him. And this is why I believe those who enslaved our ancestors did not want those whom they had enslaved to have access to the book of Habakkuk. It is so encouraging, and I'm telling you, it will give you hope in the midst of your tests and trials. And they never wanted our people to have any hope of ever being delivered. And like I always say, they never wanted to face the fact that they will be repaid double for the things they have done to us and our ancestors. Be blessed until we meet again.